Dearest, happy 60th birthday to you. I cannot believe you are 60 years old, minus the 1.5 hip replacements, bad knee, continual sore feet, being able to fall asleep within 2 minutes of sitting down. I would never know it. That's not a fair statement because I definitely contribute the narcolepsy to just being a winger. And thankfully, the snuffleupagus mask has helped you significantly. I've got more spare parts that came in the mail for mine if you need to use it. Thank you, Winger Jeans. You've taught me so much in life, Mom, that I will be forever thankful for. You've been my guiding example of what it means to be a parent. You have challenged me and encouraged me all along the way. You have taught me that it is not safe to drive 75 in a 70-mile-an-hour speed limit when I have that precious cargo in the back seats. The problem is I have to go 75 miles an hour in order to hit 90 miles an hour as I pass that Jag in front of me, barely hitting the speed limit. I think there have been times I've honestly forgot that I was following you somewhere and went to pass you and wave the bird. Thankfully, Ray has stopped me beforehand. You have taught me patience. I never said I'd take what you've taught me and apply it to my life, but you surely have tried. I think of JoJo. I love this boy more than life itself, but boy, does he know how to push some of my buttons. You are always so quick to bring me back to reality when you simply state, "Welcome to my life, parenting you." You have also taught me patience when you ask me to do anything. I will admit this has gotten worse as you've gotten older, but between you and Uncle Marvin, I will know 6 different ways to complete my task, 43 ways not to complete it, and 17 other tasks that technically should be completed prior to completing the first task. Love your guys' hearts. You have showed me the importance of Christ being number one in my life, and I've realized as I've gotten older and lived more life just how hard that is. But I know if I let you know that we won't be at church, I better have a good list of reasons. Lucky for me, you're still a winger and will not go by yourself. Thank you, televangelists. Never once have I questioned your commitment to me, my family, or any of our tribe in general. I know you always have others' interests above your own. I can recall a time when you and Ray thought it would be a great idea to stage an intervention for me at Cracker Barrel to quit chewing. If you recall, this ended great. It was the quickest Cracker Barrel meal we've ever had, as I think I requested the check before we had our food, and we have never honestly been back since. I know this is only because you love me, but I need to remind you you're not a licensed interventionist, nor were we on A&E documentaries. I will say that in your aging years, there have been improvements. Oh, where's that? Oh, yeah. I will say that in your aging years, you have made some improvements. For example, you actually left the country this year. And more so, you really enjoyed yourself doing it. At least I think you did. And to be honest, I thought as much time as you spent with him, you'd be staying in Mexico with Juan the bartender. All kidding aside, Mom, you are everything to me. You have been there for me my whole life and have been my rock. We talk 3 times a day or more, and that's just between the hours of 8 and 3:30. From when there, you come right over to my house for supper as part of our family. You have been there for each one of my tribe, and I couldn't ask for a better nana or mother to me or my wife. And I know she adores you as her own, and I appreciate that I know you love her as such as well. My kids know you are family. That sounds weird to say, but I mean they really know we are a family of 8. From the time I could snuggle up next to you as a teenager at night, to me making a bed up at our house for you, you've been a part of my heart and a part of everything I do. I often hear of people who are tied very closely to their parents, but it's more so as a duty that they feel they owe them. That's so foreign to me because it's not the way it is at all. It's weird when you're not a part of whatever's going on in our lives, and I'm so blessed because of that. I cannot thank you enough for everything you do for our family, and I'm thankful to be able to celebrate your life today. Because it's a life worth celebrating, a life that impacts anyone and everyone you've come in contact with. I love you so much and figured after 60 years, can we finally establish publicly that I am your favorite child?
You already know it. Thank you.